All right, welcome back. Tater Pop here. Now, we've talked about three things: integrity with people, nurturing people, and this will be the third thing. So forgive me for that mistake. But we're going to talk about having faith in people this time around. Now, an influencer has a high belief in the people around them, and every person is entitled to be valued at their very best moments. I know I am, and I know you should be. Henry D. Thoreau wrote, "The mass of men lead lives of quiet desperation and go to the grave with that song still in them. Please don't let that be you." Many people have hopes, dreams, and desires that go unrealized because they don't have people in their lives encourage them to step outside of their comfort zone and just go for it. It's a reality for many of us. And as an influencer, leaders need to give others faith in themselves, especially when it's lacking. And I know we all know people like this. Now, if you desire to grow your influence, you must have faith in people. You must believe in them and let them know it. Sometimes you must let them borrow your faith in them because they don't have any of their own. And we know people like this, don't we? We all know people that have what it takes, but they simply don't believe they have what it takes. And that's where leaders can go into action. Some people might even scratch their heads and think, I already do this, but every person has a self-concept. How we see ourselves, our image in our mind's eye, how we see ourselves will determine, in part, how we perform in our roles on a daily basis. Now, as a leader, you have the chance to give a great gift to people, but only when we show faith in them. When we believe in people, we fulfill their mental and emotional tanks. We give them vision, maybe even for the first time, of what their lives could look like, and we give them hope. Now, you might be thinking, what are some ways to show faith in people? Well, I'm going to share with you three. The first thing to do is show and tell them that you believe in them. That's easy to do for most of us. Second, point out their strengths, list their past successes, give them confidence when they fail, help them get some quick wins. And finally, number three, walk alongside them and encourage them as they step outside that comfort zone to try something new that they would not do on their own. When we have an interaction with others, we always can be certain emotions are at play. So I would like to share the three feelings we absolutely cannot have when we're leading people. The first one, we cannot fear people. If we're afraid of people, we cannot handle them. Number two, we cannot dislike people. If we dislike someone, we shouldn't be leading them. And number three, we cannot have contempt for people. If we look down on someone, we will not respect them. So how do we make someone feel important when we look down on them, or in secret when we think they're a nobody? We just simply can't. We all know if someone really believes in us. Why? Because it's not something that can be faked. Fake it till you make it, it just doesn't work. We must remake ourselves, and we do this by growing and learning every day so tomorrow can be better than today. So I'm asking you, are you showing faith in others? Are you encouraging them to bring out their best? Are you asking yourself, how well do I do that? All right, so let's move on to probably the most effective way to influence people. Honestly, it's too bad that influence didn't start with the letter L, because listening goes right to the top of being the key activity to influence and add value to others. So, we're going to see you next time, but don't forget, if we're adding value to you, you can add value to others by liking, subscribing, and making comments, and maybe helping us get more information for you. See you next time.